Rusty was living in the Saratoga projects, and he floated around the neighborhood. Come here, Rusty. He floated around the neighborhood, and meaning he was several people. He was living with several people, and his problems that he has. We're gonna fix this dog real quick because he's living with me. So we've already worked with him with an implied sit, and we did that like we do with any dog. We just put the dog in the sit position and watch the dog, and when the dog pops up, we tell it no and put it back down in the sit position. It's very important when you do this that you work around the 1.3 seconds, meaning if the dog stands up and it's been 3 seconds, yeah, make it sit down, but you really want to catch the dog right when it's doing it. And your positive reinforcement, your praise, should happen in that 1.3 seconds too. So once the dog's ass hits the ground, it's good boy. It's at the point that the dog is giving you the desired behavior. That's when you give positive reinforcement. Now, full disclosure, I worked with Rusty already a little bit for about 2 days working on sit as an implied stay. And right now we're going to go to a store and see if Rusty will sit outside the store and wait for me and not move. Now I use stores because there's a lot of action at the stores, and there's also glass windows so I can watch the dog and catch the dog if it's getting up. It's very important that you don't let the dog mill around outside the store. You want the dog to sit. So I use stores for this, and I have a feeling Rusty's going to be able to pull this off. This is a dog that's been living with me, I don't know, 5 days, 6 days, not even a week. And he's good with other animals. We've had some excitement issues, very, very little, and they've only been in regards to my Raven Sam, who wants to be his buddy and keeps going over to the his crate and grabbing Rusty's blankets and pulling them out of the crate. Rusty doesn't know what a raven is. He knows what pigeons are. This is the first time that Rusty's ever seen a raven or a bird that will function this way. So Rusty's been barking a little bit, and I've just been correcting him and telling him no. We're not going to have any problem with Rusty. Rusty gets along with Mango, Ike, Tonka, and everybody else that's here. And Sam, my raven, he's such an awesome bird. This isn't going to be a problem. So let's go take Rusty over to the store and see how he does. Remember, dogs learn in a repetition, using repetition. So practice makes perfect. Remember that. They aren't as smart as us. So remember this. Like, they're going to make mistakes. Don't get frustrated. Just keep working with the dog, and your dog will start picking it up. When your dog picks it up, it's good boy. Make sure you praise the dog. Good boy. Let's check out Rusty at the store. I don't know if Rusty moved, but it sure doesn't look like it. This is a hell of a fucking dog. He's such a good boy. I'm very lucky to have this guy. Man, anybody that says anything bad about pit bulls, you don't know what you're talking about. These are wonderful dogs, and they're just like any other dog. If they're not functioning right, they need to be trained, and that's all it is. Dogs get confused. That's all it is. And with training, with obedience training, you can train the dog to understand what you're saying. I love this guy. I'm so glad he's living with me. Here comes the train. By the way, can you see? Bags of trash. There's bags of trash sitting right next to Rusty. He left it alone. He understands already what I want of him. He's such a cool dog. Pit bulls, thumbs up, man.